Thermobaric munitions are those munitions that, by design, produce more heat and overpressure than conventional explosives by exploding a vapor in the blast zone. Their main use initially was in airborne fuel-air explosive bombs. Whilst the United States has concentrated on airborne weapons, Russia has produced thermobaric weapons and warheads, from airborne bombs to rifle grenades. Their medical effect is principally primary blast, and they affect organs where there is a tissue interface of varying densities, such as the lungs, bowel, and inner ear. Damage manifests itself in the severity and onset of occurrence, depending on distance from the blast and orientation of the victim, and can be diagnosed by simple investigative techniques. Thermobaric munitions are those weapons that are designed to produce enhanced temperature and pressure compared to conventional explosives and are often referred to as fuel-air explosives, FAEs. They produce a much greater incidence of primary blast injury than conventional explosives, and this is their main mechanism of injury. Thermobaric munitions work by initially dispersing an aerosol cloud of gas, liquid, or finely powdered explosive. Known fuels such as ethylene oxide, propylene oxide 1, ammonium nitrate 2, and powdered PTN4 have been reported. This cloud flows around objects and into cavities and structures. LT may penetrate small openings, such as openings in buildings, bunkers, and engine bays of armored vehicles before being ignited. The result is a plasma cloud that reaches temperatures of between 500–3000 foot Celsius. The time that the cloud burns is slow compared to conventional high explosive, and aluminium powder is added to some explosives to enhance this. 1 ton is this longer duration or dwell time of the blast wave or overpressure, which can be up to 73 kgLCM2, 1000 lb/SQN, that is the main reason for its lethal and destructive effects. The injuries are more severe in confined spaces as the blast wave reflects back and forth, submitting the target to multiple insults. One should not forget the burning effects of the explosion either, as it consumes all oxygen in the area and the resultant vacuum pulls loose objects into this void. If the explosive does not detonate, the affected area can be highly toxic, as one of the common fuels used is ethylene oxide. Ethylene oxide is a gas used as a sterilizing agent in the health industry and is extremely toxic if inhaled. This may lead to accusations of the use of chemical warfare if this situation were to occur. The employment of thermobaric munitions starts at the soldier's level, with Russia using RPOA Shmel disposable rocket launchers and thermobaric rockets for the RPG-7 family of weapons. The effectiveness of the Shmel round has been compared to the 122mm artillery round, especially against buildings. There is also a 42mm hand-held magazine grenade launchers. Next in line are the anti-tank rocket launchers that are either wire or radio-guided and include the Sturm, Attica, Faggot, and Komet systems. The Sturm and Attica can also be helicopter-launched. The USSR has been fond of multiple ground-launched rocket systems since Stalin, and this tradition has continued since. There are Uragan and Buratino 220mm launcher systems and the 300mm Smerch rocket systems. Airborne weapons include the 80mm S-8D and the 122mm S-13D unguided rockets, 500 kg ODAB 5 o'clock p.m. bomb, the KAB 500 KROD television guided bomb, and the ODSOD blue dispenser with BKF ODSOD cluster bomblets. The United States has the CBU-55 cluster bomb, the Blue 96 guided glide bomb 1, and, the granddaddy of them all, the Blue 829. The Blue 82 is a high-blast bomb launched on a pallet from the back of an USAF MC-130H Combat Talon, Hercules, aircraft, and it was first used in the Vietnam War. It contains 5,715 kilograms of a jellied slurry explosive called GSX, a mixture of ammonium nitrate, aluminium powder, and polystyrene soap, and produces an overpressure of 1,000 pounds per SQN. It is reported to be able to clear a 3-mile path through a minefield. It is often launched in pairs, giving these weapons the tide of the Blues Brothers. In the war against terror in Afghanistan, the United States used a new generation of thermobaric bombs, the Blue 118/B. It is the Blue 109 2,000 pounds penetrating warhead with a thermobaric filling of 560 pounds, and can be fitted with a laser guidance or glide bomb kit. A warhead for the Hellfire missile has also been developed.